D'Angelo Stevens-Bell. Shot is up, and it is blocked. That was Vincent who had his shot blocked, and here come the Bears. Benji Bell in the front court. Stutter step, goes to the hole, kicks it out to Robinson, who has the left side, pulls the 10-footer off the left side, misses the shot, and the rebound comes out to Isaiah Vincent. So they go Isaiah Vincent, William Tibbs at one forward, Michael Tyson at another forward, and at the third guard position is Josh Bryant, the redshirt freshman from Fayetteville. As the Broncos have possession of the basketball, that is Bryant who controls. Now gets it right to the circle, 12 to shoot for Fayetteville State. Stutter step dribble, crosses back over. Shot from the right elbow is off the mark, and Cassidy with the big rebound for the Bears. Here comes Bell, quickly ahead to Richardson. Back to Bell between the circles. Out high, that is Robinson who controls. Back to Bell, who has it between the circles. 20 on the shot clock. Gives it to Stevens-Bell near the center circle for the Bears. 15 now on the shot clock. No score here. And a three ball by Bell is missed, and the rebound comes out to Tyson. Gives it up now to Dawson. Back right wing on the pass to Vincent. Out high was Bryant. Now high post, Tyson from the free throw line with the shot, no good. And a big rebound by the Bears, Richardson. Stevens-Bell drives to the hole. Shot was short, but a foul is going to be called against Fayetteville State. And so this is going to go against Isaiah Vincent. And Vincent picks up his first personal foul. It is the first team foul against the Broncos. So it's going to put Stevens-Bell at the free throw line. And Stevens-Bell, Joel Hopkins characterizes him more as a Russell Westbrook type of player. He's, high energy all the time, extremely quick, can get to the hole. And tell you what, he's played that way for the Bears all season as he's able to knock down both. And the Bears have the 2-0 lead, 18:20 remaining in the first half. Vincent with the stutter step gets it right wing, now driving the right baseline, kicking it out. But before he did, a travel is called against Tibbs, so a turnover for Fayetteville State as the Bears going to have possession. Benji Bell with possession as he gives it back to Stevens-Bell. And again, in our pregame show, we talked a lot about Benji Bell. We'll talk more about him throughout the course of the broadcast. An all-CIAA performer in his first year with the Bears. He has possession of the basketball, and we're going to have a 5-second count, against Bell. And the deal with the 5-second count this year is this. If you just hold the basketball for 5 seconds, they're going to call it if somebody's closely guarding you. If you're dribbling the basketball, they've done away with that 5-second call. To the hole, Bryant, wild shot, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be last touched by Fayetteville State. And so Shaw going to have possession. Again, they have the 2-0 lead, 17:48 remaining in the first half. The head coach for Fayetteville State, Ken Spencer. His assistant coaches, Deshaun McCain, Raymond Broughton, and Jamel Baxter. Thank you for making Shaw basketball at the CIAA tournament and WSHA a part of your day. Robinson in the corner to Stevens-Bell. Shoots the three-pointer left wing. It is off the mark. Robinson gets the long rebound to the hole. Up and under from right to left. He misses the layup, and Tyson has the rebound for Fayetteville State. Gets it out to Dawson. Dawson pushes to Bryant. Bryant down low on the right baseline. Shot is up by Vincent, and it's good. 10-footer off the right baseline by Vincent. Puts Fayetteville State on the board. We're tied at 2 apiece. 17-13 remaining here in the first half. Back the other way come the Bears. In the front court, Stevens-Bell. Right wing, he finds Robinson. Back out to Stevens-Bell. Right wing to Bell. Bell with the dribble. Now gets in that right corner, drives the right baseline. Had it cut off, lost the basketball, gets it out to Richardson. 4-3. He knocks it down. Larry Richardson from long distance. The Bears have regained the lead at 5-2. 16:48 remaining in the first half. Vincent controls, gives it up to Dawson. Now on the right block, Tibbs. Tibbs squares up, dribbles, loses the basketball. Cassidy comes away with the steal for the Bears. The Bears moving right to left in the front court now. That is Benji Bell who controls, gives it up to Stevens-Bell, who has it right wing. Now going to bring it out near the center circle. Gets instructions from head coach Joel Hopkins. His second stint as the head coach for the Bears, his 4th year overall. 12 seconds on the clock. In the lane, Cassidy up and under, puts the shot up. It is way off the mark, and the rebound controlled by Tibbs. Gain the Bears lead 5-2, just over 16 minutes remaining in the first. In the front court, Dawson controls, gives it high post to Tyson, back to Dawson, drives to the left side, had it cut off, kicks it back out to Vincent. Now Dawson controls, 14 to shoot. Skip pass, right wing, that is Vincent, loses the basketball, 9 seconds to shoot. Back to Dawson, stutter step, spins, and should have shot the basketball and tried to give it off to Tibbs, who lost it out of bounds, and the Bears will have possession. 15:45 remaining here in the first half. We're going to step aside and take a 60-second break as the Bears lead the Broncos 15-45. You're listening to Shaw Basketball on WSHA. Center here on Uptown Charlotte. It is the home of the Charlotte Hornets. 15:45 remaining here in the first half as the Bears have the 5-2 lead over the Broncos. Low-scoring game so far. As a matter of fact, the Bears got on the board, forced a couple of free throws by Stevens Bell somewhere right around the, somewhere between the 17 and 18-minute mark. And in the pregame show, we talked about David Medall. He is out. As a matter of fact, in street clothes and has his right arm in a cast. And that is very unfortunate for the Bears because he brings some experience. It's his third year in the program. And this is a young man that can get a lot of different things done. He can score for you. He can dribble the basketball, plays pretty good defense. He's sort of a slasher type of player as well. And he is out. And so that's going to be key. But, again, he did not play against Fayetteville State some 10 days ago, or 8 days ago, I should say. So the Bears are used to at least not having him against Fayetteville State. This is the rubber match, as a matter of fact, between these two teams. Fayetteville State winning the first one on a game winner about a month ago, 72-70, and, of course, the Bears winning a few days ago, 73-63. Back to live action in the front court. The Bears control. That is Bell with the dribble. Crosses over right to left. Crosses back over. Falls. Picks himself up. 10 to shoot. Drives to left baseline. Oh, bad pass. And he turns it over as Tyson controls. Tyson on the steal. Gives it off now to Dawson in the front court. To Bryant out high. Off the curl. 3-ball on the way by Vincent is way off the mark. And the rebound by Stevens Bell. He's looking to push. Stevens Bell in the front court. Kicks it out left side. And left wing, Bell for 3. He's off the mark. And the rebound controlled by Fayetteville State in the hands of Joshua Dawson. Again, he averages in excess of 5 assists a game. Gives it off to Bryant, who controls, gets the screen. Bryant to the hole. Oh, a nice move by Bryant as he's able to lay it off the glass left side for 2. Pulls Fayetteville State to within 5-4, 14:42 remaining in the first. Stevens Bell near the center circle for Shaw. It's a man-to-man defense by Fayetteville State. As he now comes right of the circle, gets it out high to Bell in the corner. Richardson for 3. He's off the mark. And the rebound controlled by William Tibbs for Fayetteville State, who moves left to right quickly in the front court. That is Bryant who controls. Guarded out there by Bell. Gets a screen and comes in the lane. Loses the basketball. It's off to Dawson. 15 now to shoot. As Dawson drove a foul, a blocking foul actually is going to be called against Stevens Bell. So Stevens Bell picks up the personal foul. It is his first. That is going to be the first team foul against Shaw. Kalik Williams into the game for the Bears. Benji Bell is out, and D'Angelo Stevens Bell out as well as along with, I should say, Greg Robinson Jr., Kalik Williams, and also into the game for the Bears, Devon Kelsey. Shot up by Bryant is missed, but a foul going to be called against the Bears. And let's see who they call. So they're going to call this on Cassidy. I tell you what, Cassidy's got to be extremely careful. He's a young man that's gotten into a lot of foul trouble. He was in foul trouble against Fayetteville State, so he's going to have to limit those fouls. But for the Bears, or for the Broncos, they're going to be at the charity stripe, and a miss off the initial rebound, or free throw, that is, by Josh Bryant. Bryant, just a 61% free throw shooter on the season for Fayetteville State. He's a redshirt freshman from right there in Fayetteville and is a pretty good player. He's a pretty good player, can shoot it from outside, and so is a great addition, particularly as a redshirt freshman for Fayetteville State. He knocks down the second free throw, makes one of two, and we're tied at 5 apiece, 14:06 remaining in the first half. Kalik Williams in the front court gives it to Kelsey, who's a great three-point shooter. Out high to De'Aaron Ward, the senior from Wilson. He's going to graduate in May. Out high to Cassidy with now 15 to shoot for the Bears. To Kelsey, thought about the three. To Williams between the circles, 10 to shoot now for Shaw. Left wing, drive in that left baseline for the Bears. And a turnover as Eric Banks is in the game. He's played very well. As a matter of fact, had 15 points against Johnson C. Smith. Couldn't get it done there. To Tyson. Left wing, that is Dawson, who controls for Fayetteville State. Now 14 to shoot. Back out high to Dawson, that's Dawson, shot the three, no good. Cassidy with the rebound. Gives it up now to Williams in the front court. Quickly for the Bears is Kelsey in that corner to Banks. Back to Kelsey now. 2 3-point shooters out on the floor. Kelsey and Banks for Shaw. 17 to shoot as Kelsey controls the redshirt freshman from Richmond. Gives it out to Cassidy. Cassidy 0 points against Fayetteville State the last time the two teams met. Back to Kelsey with 5 to shoot. Kelsey, nice jab step for 3. He can't get it to go. Long rebound comes out to Dawson. 3 on 2. Dawson, nice pass right side to Bryant. Misses the layup, and the rebound controlled by Banks. Bears going to slow it down a little bit as we're tied at 5 apiece. 12:37 remaining in the first half. Williams in the front court. Nice pass down low to Banks. Lost the basketball and a steal. Here comes Fayetteville State quickly in the front court. Willie Gilmore to the hole. Misses the shot, and Cassidy with the rebound for Shaw. So neither team can really get much going. 10 points between the two teams. We've almost played 8 minutes here in the first half. Williams across the timeline gives it out to Kelsey, left wing. 15 to shoot out high to Cassidy. Cassidy, right side, shot by Williams, off the mark. Wilson, or that was Ward, who couldn't get the rebound. And here comes Fayetteville State. Bryant with the dribble in the lane, passed it, kicks it out. 3-ball by Gilmore is good. Gilmore from the left wing, able to knock it down. Fayetteville State with its first lead of the game, 8-5. 11:45 remaining in the first half. Our next dead ball will be a media timeout. Banks controls on the right wing for the Bears. Gets it out to Kelsey between the circles. 17 to shoot for Shaw. Don't really have Kalik Williams is your true point guard, but it just seems like the Bear offense is not just in disarray a bit. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Williams shoots the three-pointer from top of the key off the rim as it hit the backboard and came off the mark, and the rebound controlled by Fayetteville State. This is not a lineup we've seen from the Bears, and it's ineffective as Richardson and Stevens-Bell set the check back in. Gilmore, right wing, 15 to shoot for Fayetteville State. Gets it on that block to Tyson. Turnaround shot by Tyson. Count the basket for Tyson, in the foul, I'm afraid, is going to go against Cassidy. And no, they're actually not going to call it against Cassidy. They're going to call it, fortunately, against Kelsey, and that's a break for the Bears. 10:55 remaining here in the first half. Fayetteville State has doubled up the Bears at 10-5. We're going to step aside for a 60-second break as you're listening to Shaw Basketball at the CIAA Tournament on WSHA. At the current moment, 10:55 remaining here in the first half. They trail Fayetteville State 10-5. Donald Ware with you from the Spectrum Center here in Uptown Charlotte. And it's a situation for the Bears where I think especially on that last 4 minutes, when you look at that last 4 minutes, they just didn't seem to have the right combination of guys on the floor. Banks is more of a role guy. He's played a lot lately, had a really good game against Johnson C. Smith. Kelsey's a guy that's going to give you a lot of three-point shots, and he knocks down three-pointers at a 40% clip. However, with Kalik Williams on the floor at the same time, it just wasn't a good mix. And fortunately for the Bears, by the way, have a situation where Cassidy did not get called for the personal foul, and Fayetteville State has keyed in on Cassidy. And again, 0 points for Cassidy when these two teams met back on February the 15th. And so I know the Bears are going to try to make a concerted effort to get the ball to Cassidy. And fortunately for him, he did not get called for that last foul, so he has just the one foul so far. So at the free throw line off the timeout is going to be Michael Tyson. He's not a good free throw shooter. Only 58% and struggled a little bit when these two teams met last. As a matter of fact, had a chance to pull the Broncos within a couple of points, but missed some free throws down the stretch. He completes the three-point play as Fayetteville State extends its lead to 11-5, and he's out of the game and is replaced by Jason Lee, 6'8" senior from Raleigh. Some big bodies for the Broncos. Stevens Bell back into the game along with Benji Bell. As a matter of fact, the starters back in the game for the Bears, who trail 11-5. Robinson, right wing, skip pass. That is Stevens Bell, drives in the lane. He's tied up, and it's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow, fortunately for the Bears, favors them, but they only have 14 on the shot clock. 10:39 left here in the first half. Bell looking to inbound it and tried to get it to Robinson, and does in that left corner. He was trapped. Gets it back out to Stevens Bell with 10 to shoot. Now a three-pointer by Bell is no good, and the rebound by Gilmore for Fayetteville State. Gives it up now to Xavier Robinson, who's in the game in the front court. Off back to Gilmore, 15 to shoot. Dribbles left wing, gets a screen, and an offensive foul, an illegal screen, is going to be called against the big man, Jason Lee, who has just checked into the game. So Lee picks up now his first personal foul. Second team foul against Fayetteville State. As the Bears control, Stevens Bell in the front court. Gives it up to Robinson, right wing, near the center circle. That is where Benji Bell has it. Back to Stevens Bell, 20 on the shot clock. Got it down, and a foul before the pass to Cassidy is going to be called. And for Lee, who just came into the game, he's already picked up his second personal foul. So not good at all for Lee and Fayetteville State. Bell to inbound baseline left for the Bears. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson left wing, going to hand it off now to Stevens Bell, who controls again 11-5. We're inside of 10 minutes remaining here in the first, as Fayetteville State has the lead, and too much shake and bake by Stevens Bell, who turns the basketball over. So the Broncos have possession, and they are moving left to right. Giante Raynor now in the game for Fayetteville State controls. Gives it up to Gilmore on the left wing, out high to Vincent. Right wing is Raynor again. As he gets to the top of the key to Robinson, dribbles. Now back to Vincent, 11 to shoot for Fayetteville State. Between his legs, drive to left baseline, and a travel is going to be called against Vincent, and another turnover for Fayetteville State. This has been a sloppy game here in the first half, really, by both teams. Fifth turnover of the game for Fayetteville State, and the Bears already with 5 turnovers. Stevens Bell in the front court for Shaw. Gives it up to Richardson, left wing. Richardson with the drive, goes in the corner. Going to give it back to Robinson on that left block. Cassidy kicks it back out to Robinson. Back to Cassidy. Turnaround hook shot. just off the mark. The Bears just can't get anything to go, and Fayetteville State with the rebound. That is Raynor quickly across the timeline, has it right wing. Out high to Vincent. Vincent now puts it on the floor. Right wing, Robinson shoots the three-pointer. It is no good. Long rebound to Richardson, to Stevens Bell looking to push. Now he's going to bring it back out and reset for Shaw. To Bell, left wing. Bell crosses over, drives the left baseline. Oh, some contact, no call, but Robinson with the putback, and it's good. So the Bears pull to within 11-7, 8.5 remaining in the first half. Raynor control, got it over to Gilmore. Now Robinson has it off the right wing to Raynor. 13 to shoot for Fayetteville State. Raynor gets a screen. Back to Robinson. Robinson comes right of the circle with the dribble. With the drive, shot is blocked, and it was last touch by Robinson. A great block there by Cassidy, as Shaw is going to have possession. The Bears only 2 of 16 from the field, 12.5%. Fayetteville State, not a whole lot better, 4 of 13, 31% from the field. The Bears have already launched 6 three-pointers, have missed 5 of them. The Bears currently out rebounding Fayetteville State 13-11. Bell across the timeline for the Bears. Gives it up to Stevens Bell, who drives, kicks it back out to Bell for 3. He knocks it down. Bell from the top of the key from long distance pulls the Bears to within 11-10. We're inside of 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Raynor controls, gets a screen out high, gets in the lane. Stop and pop is way off the mark, and Bell with the rebound as he moves across the midcourt stripe. In the front court, little shake and bake is going to bring it back out now. It's going to come right of the circle on the dribble. Kicks it out, and a 3-second violation going to be called against the Bears. 7:34 remaining here in the first half. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We're back with you live here at the Spectrum Center here in Uptown Charlotte. 7:34 remaining here in the first half, as the Bears a lot better during that 4 minutes as they pulled to within 11-10 against Fayetteville State. Of course, the winner of this game is going to take on the winner of Virginia State and Winston-Salem State, and that game is going to take place later on this evening at 9 o'clock. And if it happens to be the Bears, then we're going to have the pregame show on tomorrow right here on WSHA beginning right around 8:45. It depends on that 7 o'clock game. We're going to come on 15 minutes prior to the tip, as the Bears, again, they got to handle their business first against Fayetteville State. Again, a little bit better in that last 4 minutes. Benji Bell, who had gotten off to the really slow start, he's 1 of 6 from the field, able to knock down a three-pointer. And, as much as the Bears are struggling, Fayetteville State not doing that much better. They are struggling as well. I mentioned the fact that the Bears 3 of 17 from the field. Well, Fayetteville State 4 of 15 from the field themselves. And so this is a game, it seems like both teams a little bit tentative, perhaps here in the first half, at least I would say first 4 to 8 minutes, about the first 8 minutes of the game. Both teams a little bit tentative, a little bit tight, but I think the teams are going to start to loosen up a little bit now. Again, this is the rubber match, but it means something. Again, the winner advances to tomorrow. The loser is done for the season. So off the timeout, Fayetteville State is going to have possession of the basketball. Moving left to right. Dawson controls, has it across the midcourt stripe for Fayetteville State. Bears in a 1-2-2 zone defense with Robinson at the head, the tall man at 6'8". Kicks it out. Dawson with a three-pointer on the way. He knocks it down. Dawson doesn't shoot a high percentage from three-point range, but he's a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's able to knock that one down, extends the Broncos' lead to 14-10 as we approach 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Stevens Bell picks up his dribble, gives it up right wing to Robinson, to Richardson, looking down low to Cassidy, and a foul before the pass and before the shot is going to go against the Broncos. This one goes against Tyson. So Michael Tyson picks up his first personal foul, 14th foul against Fayetteville State. Bell to inbound baseline left for Shaw. Out to Robinson between the circles, high post. Cassidy to Bell in the right corner. He dribbles, step back, shoots the three. It's off the mark. Long rebound comes out to Gilmore for Fayetteville State. Not the greatest of shots there by Bell, who's forcing it a little bit. He's now 1 of 5 from long distance. 18 to shoot for Fayetteville State. Bryant shot from the right elbow, way off the mark. Long rebound comes out to Bell, and Bell just throws it away to Gilmore. Looking for the foul, he didn't get it in a bad pass, and another turnover for Shaw, their 7th of the first half. Out to Bryant on the jab step, drives. Oh, nice move. Bryant to the hole. He couldn't get it to go. Tyson with the putback. 16-10. The Broncos extend their lead as we approach 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Quarterfinal action at the CIAA tournament. Robinson in that right corner. Now going to dribble it out. Looking, he's in a little bit of trouble. He gives it up to Stevens Bell with 11 to shoot. Stevens Bell crosses over. Now the step back by Stevens Bell. 5 to shoot. Stevens Bell in the lane, forces off the glass. Count the basket for Stevens Bell as he'll go to the line and try and complete the three-point play. And this foul is going to go against Willie Gilmore. Gilmore going to pick up his first personal foul. And it's going to put Stevens Bell at the free throw line for the Bears, looking to complete the three-point play. He's a 58% free throw shooter. He knocks him down. Now, Stevens Bell now 3 of 3 from the free throw line, pulls the Bears to within 16-13. As we approach 5.5 remaining here in the first half. Bryant gets away from the trap in the corner to Gilmore. Thought about a three, kicks it back out now to Dawson, who controls. Fayetteville State slowing the game down. Again with the three-point lead. Now 10 on the shot clock. Dawson has it right of the circle. Off the dribble. Three-point shot is no good. Cassidy with the rebound. Off to Stevens Bell. Tried to get it down low, and a steal as Vincent comes away with it for Fayetteville State. That is the 8th turnover of the game for the Bears. In the front court, Dawson controls now. Man-to-man defense by Shaw. Again, they're slowing this game down, Fayetteville State, as Bryant does drive. Shot is up, and it is off. Here comes Stevens Bell. Stevens Bell, nice bounce pass to Robinson, up and under, missed the shot, and Stevens Bell with the rebound, tried a no-look pass, and let's see, it's going to be out of bounds off of the Bears. So a prime opportunity for the Bears to score. You like your big man to kind of finish that, unable to. And Bears leaving a lot of points out on the floor as De'Aaron Ward checks back into the game. For Shaw replaces Cassidy. And again, remember, as I mentioned, Cassidy, no points in the game when the two teams met. The first time, he has no points in this game. So far, we have 4.5 left in the first half. All CIAA performer is Cassidy. 14 to shoot now as Gilmore controls for Fayetteville State. Gives it off now to Bryant in the corner. Back to Gilmore with 6 to shoot. Gilmore with the dribble. 3 to shoot to Dawson. From near the midcourt stripe, he misses the shot. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Bears. So he may have been 10 feet from the midcourt stripe, was forced to shoot it, and you can see now that the Broncos just trying to slow the game down. In the front court, the Bears control. Benji Bell has it, gets a screen, right wing to Stevens Bell. Stevens Bell in that right corner, out to Robinson, right wing. 16 to shoot for Shaw. He was looking for Bell, couldn't find him, to Stevens Bell. Right wing, 12 now to shoot, picks up his dribble to Ward. Ward back out to Kalik Williams, who's in the game, to Bell, gets a screen. Bell, step back, in the corner, Robinson for three. He knocks it down as the shot clock is winding down. Long distance three-pointer by Robinson, who doesn't shoot a lot of three-pointers, and we're tied at 16. Fayetteville State controls. Looks like a semi-zone defense. Hard to pick up what it is right now. Bryant to the hole, gets it out to Gilmore, right wing, 10 to shoot. Gilmore travels with the basketball, and another turnover for Fayetteville State. 3:18 remaining in the first half. We're going to step aside and take a 60-second break as the Bears and the Broncos tied at 16. Donald Ware back with you live here at the Spectrum Center here in Uptown Charlotte. 3:18 remaining here in the first half as the Broncos and the Bears are tied at 16. And Russell Robinson is a guy, he came in shooting 33% from three-point range, but it only knocked down 7 of 21. So now make it 8 of 22 on the season as Robinson with a big shot in that left corner to tie this ball game at 16 apiece. The Bears right now 5 of 20 from the field at 25%. Remember, at one time they were like 2 of 16. So the Bears doing a little bit better in terms of shooting the basketball right now. As a matter of fact, they've made 3 of their last 4 shots to, again, tie this ball game at 16 apiece. For Fayetteville State, they are 6 of 19 from the field at 32%. They've knocked down 2 of 5 from three-point range. Joshua Dawson so far in the game has 3 points, no assists. We talked with you about before, Dawson is a guy who averages 5 assists a game, 0 assists to this point. Off the timeout, the Bears control. Kalik Williams in the front court for Shaw. Gets it off to Robinson on the right wing. Back to Williams between the circles, actually at the top of the key. Right elbow is Richardson, lost the basketball and a steal. Vincent is sitting on top of the basketball. Now it's going to be a jump ball. I believe the possession arrow favors Fayetteville State, and it does. So a turnover for the Bears. Good defense there by Fayetteville State. And Shaw now with 8 turnovers in the ball game. A little bit of condensation on the floor, so they're going to wipe that up a bit here. And I think we're ready for play now. Again, we're tied at 16 apiece with 3:02 remaining here in the first half. Again, as mentioned, the winner of this game will face the winner of the Virginia State and Winston-Salem State game. And, you know, the thing this year, there's no clear-cut team. Yes, Virginia State is the defending champs, but you got Virginia Union who won the North. You got a Livingstone team who essentially, the game before this, they essentially walked Chowan down and was able to get that victory. And, again, Livingstone very dangerous when it comes to postseason play. Don't let the record fool you. So I think, you know, it's anybody's CIAA to win. But if I had to pick the top 3 teams, in no particular order, it would be Union, Virginia State, and Shaw. As the Broncos have it in the front court, 14 to shoot. Bryant controls, trapping defense, and the ball is loose. And let's see a steal by Bell, who is fouled as he gets into the front court. So the Bears playing a little bit of a different defense, a trapping type of defense, and it's creating problems for Fayetteville State as Joshua Dawson picks up the personal foul, and it's the 6th team foul against Fayetteville State. And for the Broncos, their 6th turnover of the half. As Bell hit the floor, more condensation on the floor that they have to get up. And so a little bit of pause in the action. Hope it doesn't really affect the teams that much, but not a long pause, and we are ready to rock and roll. In the front court, cross court, Bell gets it in to Stevens. Bell operates near the center circle, calls out the play for the Bears. Left wing, Richardson controls, looking for Ward, couldn't find him on the left block. Back around to Bell, fakes the three-pointer now, takes it, and misses the shot. Dawson with the rebound for the Broncos. Dawson across the timeline now, comes right of the circle, guarded there by Williams. Man-to-man defense now by the Bears. To Bryant, now to Robinson out high, back to Bryant. Vincent, right wing, Dawson controls with 10 to shoot. Dawson steps back to Vincent, drives the right baseline, wraparound pass in the corner. Robinson to Bryant out high. Dawson shoots the three. It is off the mark. Bryant with the strong rebound, missed the layup and lost it out of bounds. Oh, I thought he touched it last, but it's going to belong to Shaw, and it looks like Williams may have come down on his foot the wrong way and is out of the game as Stevens Bell is back into the game along with Devon Kelsey, the redshirt freshman from Richmond. Fresh 30 for Fayetteville State. Again, we're tied at 16, 150 remaining here in the first half. Bryant has it right wing with the dribble out high to Michael Tyson, who's back into the ball game. Left wing to Dawson, back to Tyson. Tyson with the shot, a blocking foul is going to be called against Kelsey. And Tyson probably should have finished that, was unable to. But Kelsey going to pick up the personal foul. It is his second. So you got Michael Tyson, who's 6'7", 255 pounds. And you got Devon Kelsey, who's 6 foot, 170 pounds, trying to take a charge. And it's going to put Tyson at the free throw line for 2. First free throw by Tyson is good. Tyson is really a guy that has given the Broncos fits. This is his second year, a transfer guy for the Broncos, but he's given Shaw fits basically every time they play. One more free throw for the senior from Kinston. Second free throw up, good. He knocks down both. Fayetteville State has the 18-16 lead, 138 remaining here in the first half. Stevens Bell in the front court to Kelsey, who goes to the right corner, down low. Robinson double teamed on the right block, dribbles it back out to the corner. Gives it off to Ward. As Stevens Bell with the dribble, crosses over right to left, puts up the shot, no good. It was blocked, but a foul, a body foul on the shot, going to be called against Dawson. And for Dawson, that's going to be his second personal foul. It puts Stevens Bell at the free throw line. First year in the program for D'Angelo Stevens Bell, as I mentioned. Coach Hopkins calls him a miniature version of Russell Westbrook. He's so fast, he's so strong, just a high-energy guy, and has been a great addition to this program. Knocks down the first free throw. One more for Stevens Bell. He knocks him in. I'll tell you what, not a very good free throw shooter, but he's 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Now has 7 points, and we're tied at 18. Trapping, it was a trap. Oh, should have been a backcourt, no call there. I guess Vincent, or that was Tibbs, must have just got his foot across the timeline. 13 to shoot. Dawson with the dribble in the lane, tried to dump it down low to Tyson. Tyson with the shot, and it's good. He got it right over Ward, able to get the layup. And Fayetteville State has regained the lead. It is 20-18 now. Shot from the right elbow by Stevens Bell is no good. That's typically not a shot he takes. And Fayetteville State with the rebound. Dawson quickly in the front court, and he's going to call a timeout as he got it near the sideline, the Bear bench. And as a matter of fact, Joe Hopkins gets right in the face of Stevens Bell. And I'll tell you what, saw that happen when Stevens Bell didn't make a good play. And again, I mean, you know, for a guy that shoots well and can typically do those type of things, that's not a bad shot, okay, from the right elbow, about 15 feet. However, within the confines of the Shaw offense, that's not the shot that Stevens Bell should take, nor is it the shot that Coach Hopkins wanted, and so Coach Hopkins let him know about it. When Fayetteville State will have possession off of this timeout, they have 23 on the shot clock, 39.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. It is a low-scoring first half. As again, the Broncos have the 20-18 lead over the Shaw Bears. Off the timeout in the front court, that is going to be Bryant to inbound the basketball. And he gets it in to Tibbs. Back to Bryant, who is trapped. Bryant in trouble, dribbles out, left wing pass to Robinson. Good close out defense there by the Bears to prevent that three-pointer by Robinson. Bryant at the free throw line. He traveled with the basketball, and it's going to be a turnover by the Broncos. 25.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. And the Bears do have an opportunity to use one of those timeouts. It's okay to burn one of those 20s. It doesn't carry over to the second half. And so let's see what they do here, trailing by 2, 24 seconds remaining in the first half. The shot clock is off. Stevens Bell with the dribble between the circles now, looking right wing, finds Kelsey, back to Stevens Bell. 13 remaining in the first half. Stevens Bell now 9 seconds, gives it off to Benji Bell with 7 seconds. Bell, stutter step. Bell drives. Bell to the hole, off the glass. He misses the shot badly. Robinson has it, throws it up to end the half, and that shot was short. And boy, the Bears, Benji Bell, who I thought was going to have a solid game, he's been way off the mark. Again, David Medall not here for the Bears as well. Benji Bell now 1 of 8 from the field, but you have guys like D'Angelo Stevens Bell who played well there in the first half. He has 5 points. Russell Robinson Jr., or actually D'Angelo Stevens Bell has 7 points. Russell Robinson has 5 points, so those guys able to kind of pick up the slack. But boy, the Bears trailing at halftime.
As we continue with the second half action coming up in just mere moments, you're locked into HSRN.com, bringing you exclusive coverage of the CIAA tournament from tip to championship every game. We are on day 3, game 13, Shaw University and the Broncos of Fayetteville State University. We're going to be joining the broadcast team of Shaw University's broadcast, the voice of Shaw U, Donald Ware, in just mere moments. It's going to bring you the second half right here on W's.
Donald Ware back live with you here. 26-24. Fayetteville State with the lead over Shaw. Quarterfinal action. CIAA tournament here in Charlotte. The winner of this game going to face the winner of Virginia State and Winston-Salem State. That game going to be played at 9 o'clock. Again, this is nobody's, anybody could win the tournament. Livingstone maybe hadn't had the greatest regular season, but again, when they get into the tournament, I mean, you're talking about Livingstone only being 2 years removed from winning the CIAA tournament, so I don't count them out. But I like Shaw's chances, not playing very well right now, but really any number of teams could win this year's tournament. Off the timeout, the Bears control. Kalik Williams back into the game, has possession, gives it right wing to Richardson, comes top of the key. Lost the basketball. It is still loose. And a turnover as Dawson has it for Fayetteville State. Another turnover for Shaw as Tibbs had it and got it back to Dawson, who has it near the center circle with the dribble. Right wing, that is Bryant. Out high to Tibbs with the dribble. Left wing, Gilmore shoots the three and knocks it down. Gilmore is shooting the basketball well and extends Fayetteville State's lead to 29-24 as we approach 13 minutes remaining here in the second half. A 5-point lead. Boy, in a game like this, seems like a 10-point lead in a regular game. Vaughn in the right corner, 13 to shoot out to Ward. Left wing, Richardson drives, and Richardson on the left baseline, tried to dunk the ball, but a foul going to be called before the shot. This one goes against Bryant. So Bryant picks up the personal foul. It is his first. And we're going to take a media timeout. 12:45 remaining here in the second half. Fayetteville State 29, Shaw 24. You're listening to Shaw Basketball at the CIAA tournament on WSHL. goals, 17 total field goals between Shaw and Fayetteville State. We have 12 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the second half as Fayetteville State leads the Bears 224. Shaw, 8 of 33 from the field for 24%. Fayetteville State not that much better, 9 of 33 from the field for 27%. And just both teams seem to be way off right now. You know, you look at the Bears, and Benji Bell, who again thought he would come out and have a really good game for Shaw, has not been able to do so. He's been way off the mark. He's an all-CIAA performer, averaging 17.5 points per game. He's the Bears' leading scorer, and has been off the mark. As a matter of fact, he is 1 of 12 from the field, and has been relegated to the bench. Meanwhile, DeAndre Stevens-Bell has played well for Shaw, as he has 11 points in the ball game on 3 of 6 shooting. And again, going to have to rely on Stevens-Bell, but also I think Larry Richardson has to get more touches for Shaw. Meanwhile, again, Fayetteville State, Michael Tyson is getting it done, as he has 9 points in the ball game. Willie Gilmore also getting it done, 3 of 3 from three-point range. He has 9 points. Off the timeout, the Bears have possession, as Robinson going to inbound baseline right, or that's Ward that's going to inbound baseline right, and a fresh 30. Gets it between the circles to Kelsey. Now out to Khalid Williams, who's back into the game. Nice move. Shot is up. Free throw line. No good by Richardson. And the rebound controlled by Gilmore, as Kelsey had taken the ball away, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line. He took it away from Gilmore. And so Fayetteville State has possession. Bryant on the stutter step in the corner, and a blocking foul is going to be called against the Bears. It's going to go against Williams, who picks up his first personal foul. Fayetteville State has possession and a 5-point lead, 12:27 remaining in the second half. Gilmore inbounds it to Tyson, who gets it to Bryant, who gets it to, near the center circle, to Dawson. 2-3 zone defense by the Bears, right wing Gilmore. Again, Fayetteville State going to wind this clock down. That's what they did in the first half. Part of the reason we have a low-scoring game, although both teams have been off. Driving is Gilmore, shot up by Tibbs, left elbow is good. Nice pass from Gilmore to Tibbs, knocks it down, largest lead of the game. Now 31-24, Fayetteville State. Richardson has the top of the key, left wing to Williams. Williams reverses his dribble to Robinson, left wing, 15 to shoot now for the Bears. To Richardson, right wing to Kelsey. Looking for Robinson, can't find him. Does find Robinson now, up and under, left hand is good. So Robinson able to get it done at 6'10". Robinson playing well. He has 7 points for Shaw. Pulls the Bears to within 31-26, 11.5 remaining. Dawson controls in the lane to Tyson. Tyson with the shot, and Tyson traveled with the basketball and the turnover for the Broncos. 11:23 left here in the second half. We're going to step aside and take a 60-second timeout as Fayetteville State leads Shaw 31-26. You're listening to Shaw Basketball, WSHA.
Graduate of Virginia State University and professor of military science at Bowie State University, as he awards a scholarship up to $29,000 to a deserving college student, Daniel Robinson, from Winston-Salem State University, who has chosen to serve his country and pay his college bills through ROTC.
Come on, fans, let us hear. The Army's ROTC program produces more than 4,000 commissioned officers each year, more than any other command in the nation's armed forces. Approximately 50,000 ROTC cadets are currently attending college tuition free, and more than 1,300 colleges and universities across the country.
These students will graduate debt-free, which is more than most college grads or their parents can say. Please join us one more time in congratulating Daniel Robinson from Winston-Salem State University.
The U.S. Army team is the team that makes a difference. And when you are a member of the Army team, you are a member for life.
At the Spectrum Center here in Uptown Charlotte. CIAA tournament action here on WSAK 88.9 FM in the Triangle, 102.1 FM in Rocky Mount, and 102.3 FM in Fayetteville. 7:39 remaining here in the second half. Fayetteville State has a 37-30 lead over the Shaw Bears. Again, the winner of this game going to take on the winner of Virginia State Winston Salem State, which takes place a little bit later on this evening. And if it's the Shaw tomorrow, Bears. We're going to be tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Yours truly will be on with the pregame show right around 8:45, right here on WSHA. Bears are struggling. Fayetteville State is struggling. Both teams have not shot the ball well, but the Bears struggling much more than the Broncos are in a 7-point lead. Boy, it's an awful lot right now with the flow of the basketball game. Full court pressure off the timeout forces Fayetteville State to call a timeout. So good defense there by the Bears. We haven't seen the Bears, and we're going to keep it here on the timeout, but we haven't seen the Bears do a whole lot of full court pressure, but the length of the Bears, again, when you're talking about a guy like a Russell Robinson at 6'10", when he's able to play out on that point and he has the lateral movement to keep up with a guy like a Dawson, when they fall back into that 1-2-2 or that trapping zone defense once Fayetteville State is in the front court, definitely has helped the Bears. And then right there, we saw where Fayetteville State couldn't even inbound the basketball and was forced to call a timeout. So 1 30-second timeout and 1 timeout remain in the ball game for the Broncos. Tibbs to inbound for Fayetteville State, having to go the full 94 feet. And let's see, we're going to have a foul called. And wow, this one goes against Stevens Bell. And wasn't really watching Stevens Bell on that particular possession, but I'll tell you what, this Bears defense is giving the Broncos fits. Third foul for Stevens Bell, 16th foul for the Bears. Fayetteville State able to get it inbounds. There's Dawson controls in the backcourt, guarded by Stevens Bell, who has 3 fouls. Rolls through the lane, and Stevens Bell brings it, or that is Dawson, excuse me, he brings it back out near the center circle. To Tibbs, now to Gilmore, left wing, 14 to shoot. Downloaded Tyson, and a pushing foul, and an offensive foul going to be called against Michael Tyson. So Tyson picks up the personal foul. It's going to be his second. Just the second team foul against Fayetteville State. So whereas the Bears have been able to make their living from the free throw line, that's only the second team foul against Fayetteville State. Stevens Bell picks up the basketball, gives it off to Bell, right wing. Bell drives, he's fouled. Shot is up and no good, but I think this is going to be before the shot. As Xavier Robinson, who picks up the personal foul, it is his first. The Bears have possession. Bell, the inbound baseline left, gets it in to Cassidy and lost the basketball to Stevens Bell. Back to Cassidy, shoots it, no good, and a foul going to be called. Bell with a nice pass to Cassidy, who was not ready or tried to shoot the ball before he actually had it. Fortunate to get it back. And that means Cassidy going to go to the line to shoot 2. And more importantly, for Fayetteville State, Michael Tyson now picks up his 3rd personal foul. This free throw by Cassidy is good. 3 points now in the ball game for Cassidy. He's a 62% free throw shooter on the season. And the senior from Raleigh going to have one more transferred in from Wake Tech, his second year in the program. Good, knocks them both down, pulls the Bears to within 37-32. Dawson with the dribble, gets it across the timeline. The Bears trap, gives it off to Tibbs. Tibbs right wing with the dribble. Good defense there by Stevens Bell. Won't allow Dawson to get the ball back. Oh, that should have been an offensive foul. No call against Dawson. 14 now to shoot as he controls. Dawson out high to Tyson. Tyson bounce pass to Tibbs. Was in the head and shot blocked by Cassidy. Ball is still loose, and now we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Who is this going to go against? Oh no, it's going to go against the Bears with 2 seconds on the shot clock. And it goes against Cassidy, who now picks up his 3rd personal foul. Not only does Cassidy pick up his 3rd personal foul, not only is the foul called with 2 seconds on the shot clock, but now Fayetteville State's going to be at the line for 1 and 1. That's a tough call. Very tough call against Shaw. Some pretty good defense there. I don't know if Cassidy pushed him or not, but that ball was loose. I think you got to let the guys play. I mean, the official that made the call came from the baseline to make the call. I just don't agree with that. Let the guys play. The ball is loose. But unfortunately, it goes against the Bears as Joe Hopkins tries to argue his point. And now it looks like we're going to have a look at the play. And they're going to, I guess they're trying to determine who should be at the free throw line. On the replay. And so instead of Robinson being at the free throw line, it's going to actually put Tibbs at the free throw line. Robinson, a 69% free throw shooter. Tibbs at 68%. He's 3 of 4 this afternoon. First free throw is good. Makes the front end of the 1-and-1, does Tibbs. 38-32. Fayetteville State's lead is 6:42 remaining here in the second half. Second free throw, he missed it. Long rebound comes out to Richardson. Bears moving left to right. Stevens Bell across the timeline. Comes left of the circle, guarded out there by Gilmore. Has the right hand dribble pumper. Down low to Cassidy, kicks it out. Bell, pump fake, Bell to the hole, creates the contact, puts it up, no good, and Bell hits the floor hard as a foul is going to go against the Broncos. I think this one is going to go against it's going to go against Tibbs. So Tibbs picks up the personal foul. It's just going to be his first, and it's going to put to the charity stripe an excellent free throw shooter in Bell. 38-32. Again, Fayetteville State with the lead. 6:27 remaining here in the second half. Bell is an 85% free throw shooter on the season. First free throw up, it rolls in. So Bell now with 4 points in the ball game. Again, he averages 17.5 points per game. David Madall not just in this game, but if the Bears are fortunate enough to win this throughout the CIAA tournament, is a big loss. And you're talking about a guy who averages 10.4 points per game. You got to find those points from somewhere. Second free throw by Benji Bell is good. The transfer from Florida State knocks down both. Pulls the Bears to within 38-34. 6:24 remaining in the second half. Dawson goes behind his back in the front court, gives it up to Tibbs between the circles. Looks like a boxing one actually on Dawson. Out high to Tyson, 13 to shoot. Right wing, Gilmore. Gilmore with a screen from Tyson to Tibbs. Out high, reverses his dribble, 6 to shoot. Kicks it out, long three-pointer by Gilmore. Way off the mark, it's an air ball. Out of bounds, and the Bears gonna have possession. Boy, I tell you what, this Bears defense is giving the Broncos fits. They're putting a box-and-one on Dawson. Dawson, only 1 assist in the ball game. Bears control. Bell on the jab step. Now puts it on the floor, stutter step, kicks it out to Robinson in the corner. That is Richardson. Back out to Stevensbell, crosses over. Stevensbell to the hole. Finger roll, just missed the shot, and a foul goes against the Broncos. Bryant gonna pick up the personal foul, and for Bryant, it's gonna be his second. But I tell you what, the Bears, he was fouled, no question, but it's those kind of shots that just have not gone the Bears' way today. First shot by Stevens-Bell, back of the iron. First free throw, that is. So Stevens-Bell now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Again, coming into this game as a 58% free throw shooter, he has 11 points to lead the Bears. Before he could take the shot, a lane violation. Goes against Cassidy. Just a lot of mental mistakes by the Bears this afternoon. Still, they only trail by 4. 5:42 remaining in the second half. Tibbs to Bryant. Man-to-man defense now by the Bears. Left wing, Gilmore controls. High post, gives it off to Dawson. Left wing, who squares up. Got the jab. Step, still in a triple threat position. Gives it to Tyson. In the lane shot is blocked by Cassidy. Kicks it out now. Dawson has it. Skip pass. Gilmore, 6 to shoot. Gilmore drives. Scoop shot, blocked by Cassidy, out of bounds with 1 second on the shot clock. And Cassidy, it's a block party for Cassidy and the Bears. Third block of the game for Cassidy. Dawson inbound baseline left, 1 second on the shot clock. Dawson gets it in, easy bucket and a miss by Tibbs, but the offensive rebound by Fayetteville State. Bears with a prime opportunity and could not corral, but they, unfortunately, Tibbs was wide open, he just didn't finish. Gilmore, pump fake, drives the lane, shot is up, and it should be an offensive foul, and it will be. So Gilmore going to be called for the offensive foul. It's his second foul of the game. And the Bears once again with another opportunity to put some points on the board. They trail 38-34. Stevens Bell across the timeline. Right wing to Ward. Ward looking for Bell, finds him. Now Bell has it right wing, puts the dribble on the floor, kicks it back out to Cassidy. Skip pass, Stevens Bell left side. Stevens Bell back to Bell, shoots the three, he knocks it down! Despite Bell struggling, he knocks it down from long distance, pulls the Bears to within 38-37, 4:29 remaining. Tibbs gives it off to Gilmore, who controls just off the right wing. 15 to shoot, gets a screen from the free throw line, he knocks it down. So Gilmore able to get the bucket to go. Extends Fayetteville State's lead to 40-37 as we approach 4 minutes remaining here in the second half. Stevens Bell with the dribble right wing to Bell. Bell gets a screen from Ward, double team, and slipped. Still on his feet. Try to bounce pass, but Ward is able to get it back. 6 to shoot. Stevens Bell off the dribble, pulls the shot just inside the right elbow, misses the shot, and Tyson with the rebound. Bad possession there by the Bears. And Bell still, even though he hit that three-pointer, he's trying to force it a little bit too much. 3:30 remaining. Bears trail by 3. Fayetteville State with possession. Gilmore with the three-pointer. It's off the mark. Tyson has the offensive rebound, and a foul going to be called against the Bears.
He's going the school that
this one's going to go against De'Aaron Ward, who picks up his first personal foul. This is our last media timeout at the 3:23 mark as the Bears trail Fayetteville State 40-37. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Shaw Basketball at the CIAA Tournament on WSHA.
Let me finish you up. I got playing time. You know where I am.
Oh yeah. No, he's fine. He goes out. He always goes out when we're listening to Score. We're listening to Charlotte University basketball on. So I can take him. I cut him in Charlotte University basketball. So I take him out.
I got you. You can't set it up to where it'll do it automatically.
I do. I just did. I was helping him out. He was having issues, so I started helping him out. But yeah, if I create a playlist, so I got, either way, I set up like, when I'm done with this, I'm going to start setting up for our in-between games. Because 7 o'clock game, I do have broadcasts.
You got a lot of work.
This one was a little bit heavy.
If you're wondering about the Shaw Lady Bears, they fell on Tuesday by 2 points to Lincoln. And again, I'm trying to remember when is the last time the Shaw Lady Bears, first of all, had even been in the first round and then lost in the first round. It's been a long time. Shaw ends its season. I think the future is bright for the Lady Bears. The only senior on the team was Imani Huggins. So I think the Lady Bears have a bright future. The business at hand right now is the Shaw Bears trail Fayetteville State 40-37. We have 3 remaining in the ball game. Neither team has shot well at all. And I would say the Bears are Well, they seem to still be tight. Benji Bell hits a big three-pointer and then comes right back on the next possession and just making a bad play. I think he just hasn't gotten the jitters out of him quite as of yet. But off the timeout, it's going to put Michael Tyson at the charity stripe for Fayetteville State as he has a 1-and-1 situation. The senior from Kinston. First free throw up, and it's good. Michael Tyson, again, he's not a very good free throw shooter. However, doing a solid job today. Now 4-4 from the charity stripe for the Broncos. It's 41-37, the Broncos with the lead. Second free throw for Tyson. Good, knocks them both down. Extends the lead for the Broncos to 42-37. Malik Williams in the game, reverses his dribble, comes right. Down low to Cassidy. Cassidy with the jam, it was blocked, but a foul is going to be called against the Bears. A late whistle. But the Bears going to get the benefit of the foul. And Tibbs is going to be called for the personal foul. And for Tibbs, it's going to be his second personal foul. And it's going to send Cassidy to the charity stripe. The senior from Raleigh, again, has 4 points. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. First free throw, good. 42-38. Bears within 4, 3:12 remaining here in the second half. Kelsey set to check back into the game for the Bears. Second free throw by Cassidy is short. Ward had the rebound and lost it out of bounds. And Fayetteville State gonna have the basketball. Full court pressure by the Bears. As they're gonna lay off the pressure a little bit. Bryant gonna get it into the front court. Redshirt freshman against redshirt freshman, and a foul away from the basketball called against Williams. Second personal foul. So once again, it's gonna put Fayetteville State at the free throw line. Again, it's a 1-and-1 situation. Dawson is a 76% free throw shooter on the season. He's able to knock down the first. And for Dawson, his first free throw of the ball game. Dawson has struggled in this game. 5 points, only 1 assist. He's 2 of 8 from the field. Excellent player for Fayetteville State, and he has been since he first entered the program. Second free throw, good. Knocks them both down, and again, a 6-point lead as we're inside of 3 minutes remaining here in the second half. The Bears trail 44-38. Stevens Bell is in the game, or back in the game. He has it right wing on the dribble. Gonna drive, puts up the shot. Count the basket for Stevens Bell as he goes to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. And the foul gonna go against Bryant, and that's gonna be his third personal foul. And for Stevens Bell, he's been driving all game. He now has 13 points in the ball game and leads all scorers. Free throw up, and it rolls in. Bears back to within 3, 44-41, 2:48 remaining in the second half. Dawson with the pass to Bryant, who's trapped, gets it back out to Bryant near the center circle. Skip pass on the right side, that is Tibbs. Tibbs with the ball fake, he is double teamed, now gonna get it back to Dawson with 12 to shoot. Bounce pass, that is Gilmore, back to Dawson, thought about a 3. Steps inside from the free throw line, and a foul by Dawson as Dawson fouls or Dawson is fouled from behind by Ward. Got to wonder why Ward would commit that personal foul.
I don't have a license on it.
Second personal foul against Ward. It puts Dawson at the charity stripe. He just knocked down 2. Again, a 76% free throw shooter. As the Bears continue to dig themselves a hole.
I know which one you're talking about.
Pull into within 2, or pull into within, well, not 2, but really pull to within 3, and then can't do anything further as they take a look at a replay. I'm not sure exactly what it is that they're looking at, but
yeah, because I ordered a new one for someone, for one of my guys. No, the access.
Dawson will be at the line to shoot 2 for Fayetteville State. This is the rubber match. Fayetteville State winning the first game at the buzzer back on January 25th, 72-70. That game took place in Raleigh. Dawson rims the first free throw. Second game taking place 8 days ago. The Bears winning that game 73 to 63, but they don't let the 10 points fool you. Dawson with one more free throw. The senior from Kinston knocks the second down, knocks down 1 of 2. Extends the Broncos lead to 45-41. Here come the Bears moving left to right in the front court. Now that is Stevens. Bell has it on the right wing. He's going to dribble. Gives it off to Bell. Bell with the dribble. Bell shoots the three-pointer. Bell knocks it down. Bell from 25 feet off the right wing. Pulls the Bears to within 45-44 as we approach 2 minutes remaining here in the second half. Tibbs gives it off to Dawson, who controls on the right wing. Out high to Bryant, left wing. Gilmore with the basketball. Drives the left baseline. Nice pass to Tyson. Easy layup for Tyson. 47-44. 1:44 remaining. Bell, double team, gets it to Robinson, high post, right wing. Robinson picks up his dribble to Cassidy at the free throw line. Oh, he shot it and lost it, but Bell able to get it back. Looking for a screen. Bell gets one. Bell stutter step. Bell in the corner to Robinson. 10 seconds to shoot. Shot, the left-hander, no good. The shot is up, count the basket. Stevens Bell on the offensive rebound as he'll go to the line and try and complete the three-point play. Give the foul to Bryant, who now picks up his 4th personal foul. And Stevens Bell with an opportunity to tie this ball game.
I'll get it when I get to it.
Stevens Bell has played well for the Bears. 16 points in the ball game, leads all scorers.
I don't know where you're coming from.
The junior from Jacksonville, it is his first year in the program. And he has been that point guard, but more importantly today, he's been that scorer for Shaw.
I'm buying a radio station.
Free throw is up.
Yes, sir.
And it rolls off, and Tyson with the rebound for Fayetteville State. 47-46, 1:16 remaining. Dawson in the front court to Tyson. Right wing to Tibbs, back to Dawson, who controls near the center circle for Fayetteville State, 15 to shoot. To Bryant. Bears a double team, and they're going to have to be careful not to leave somebody open. 9 seconds. Dawson pulls the three-pointer. Oh, big shot by Dawson. Whoa, 50-46, 53.8 remaining. Bell on the stutter step. Forces a three-pointer. I don't know what he was doing. Trying to get the foul call. He didn't get it. And Dawson with the rebound. And now a foul is going to be called. And that's just a terrible shot by Bell. I don't know what he was thinking about. As Stevens Bell picks up the personal foul, it is his 4th. 50-46. Fayetteville State with the lead, 41.3 seconds remaining here in the second half. Wow. It's going to put Dawson at the free throw line. Boy, Larry Richardson set to check back into the game for the Bears. Dawson makes the first.
It came about
51 to 46.
And that's when I did have all the money.
As Cassidy and Robinson come out, all of the bigs come out. In terms of three-point shooters, you got Kelsey on the floor, Richardson.
So I lost all my cash.
Bell can knock down one at any point. It's just he forced it on a double team, expecting to get a foul call, and the referees were not going to bail him out. Makes the second. And a timeout called by Fayetteville State. And this is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here on the timeout.
I bought it for what he had offered.
41.3 seconds remaining in the second half. The Bears find themselves down 52 to 46. It's not a situation where the Bears need to rush. They need to get a good shot, but the bottom line is on this possession, they've got to score. They don't score on this possession, it's going to be tough sailing for the Bears to try to come back in this ball game. Can't have a situation where you're taking any bad shots. They don't necessarily need a three-point shot, not necessarily. But they need a quick shot, not a rush shot. Be quick, don't hurry, but they got to be able to get a bucket here. Trailing 52 to 46 with 41.3 seconds remaining. Again, the Bears are the #1 seed out of the South. Off the timeout, the Bears going to have possession. Also into the game for the Bears is Eric Banks. He's a pretty good three-point shooter himself. Stevens Bell with the drive. Stevens Bell with the shot. Had it blocked. Gets his own rebound. Puts up the shot. He missed it, but a foul goes against the Broncos.
At least it looks well. Until, like I said, it's up to the FCC.
That's going to go against Tibbs. Tibbs picking up his third personal foul. Stevens Bell going to be at the free throw line.
Some really good clients and potential clients.
4-2.
Yep.
First free throw by Stevens Bell is short. 6 of 9 now from the charity stripe.
Selling multiple people, and they don't necessarily know.
On the afternoon is Stevens Bell.
Get all this stuff in games and whatnot.
Yep.
And it's guaranteed money. It's good money. If you need to bump somebody.
And he's going to have one more. He's got to be able to knock this one down.
It sounds like you got a lot going on in the year.
Well, where I am, there's only one cluster that's up there.
As the officials are going to, there's a discussion at the scorer's table.
I know the salespeople are not traveling that far because I know the people up there are not buying what they're offering.
Not exactly sure what the discussion is about. As they are taking a look at the replay monitor. I don't know, are they looking to see if there was a lane violation by chance? We've already shot one free throw.
Politics was my inroad.
Both teams going to go to respective benches as the officials try to sort this thing out. Again, the winner.
So yeah, for ourselves.
This game going to take on the winner of Virginia State and Winston-Salem State.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, last year.
Tomorrow
that was
at
my
9
intro.
p.m.
You know, just talking to
Good money, man.
Currently,
everybody was
Fayetteville State leads off 52.
And they said, who do you roll with?
46.
I said, I told them if I was with the Democrats.
35.3 seconds remaining here in the second half.
I told Republicans. And they were buying. And so one was saying, oh, wait a minute, I hear
Not
so-so on the
sure
air.
what they
So
were
they
taking
called
a
me.
look at.
So they all.
Again, it's going to put D'Angelo Stevens Bell back in the free throw line.
I give voice to those who have something to say. That was my spiel.
6 of 9.
I give voice to them. Well, who do you roll with? How do you feel about
The
this?
charity stripe.
Exclusive, we can talk.
Right.
16
No,
points in the
nobody wanted
ball
my
game, which is a bonus.
I had somebody wanted to
Second
wanted me
free
to
throw
do
up, rolls in.
a live broadcast on a Saturday. They had somebody wanted to
52
do.
to
They said,
47.
yeah, we want to do a live Saturday.
52 to
hour
47.
broadcast on Saturday.
Fayetteville State
Saturday
with the
morning.
lead. Full court pressure now.
You know, so what's your cost?
By Shaw.
One, I've been working Saturdays most of my
Tibbs gets it
career,
into
and I kinda
Dawson.
got
The
out
Bears,
other than
they
football
trap it. They don't
season.
get. They're going to have to foul, and
You
they
know,
do.
Honestly, dude, he said,
So
I can
Robinson
pay you $50.
fouls Dawson,
He said,
who
"No,
was
man,
5 of
$1,000 per
6
Saturday." I
from
said,
the
now, if
free
you want
throw
to talk,
line.
we can have a conversation. But I said it $1,000. I will
Robinson
come down.
second
but
to
you come in
personal
at
foul.
$50 a Saturday to do a 1-hour radio broadcast because they think it's just going. I'm going to
And
show
again,
up
you're
at
putting
1 hour.
a
show
senior
starts at 10.
who's
I
been
said,
in
man,
these
that's
types
3
of
hours of my
situations
time,
before
minimum.
at the free throw line for 2.
Well, I see you doing
Double bonus
football.
situation.
Yeah, but that's different. You know.
And it's more money.
And it is.
It should be.
First free throw by Dawson is good.
So that's how I got myself into the whole thing.
53-47. It's Kelsey
Roto crackers. Yeah,
back
that's
into the
what
game
it
for
is.
the Bears. Kelsey's an excellent
I just wanted to see
free
what it
throw
was.
shooter. Excuse me, a three-point shooter at 40%.
Well, I
Banks
still got it up, queued up. I'm
comes
ready to
out
go.
of the game.
But now, if this was like yesterday,
33.1 seconds remaining.
33 seconds ended up being 20 minutes.
Fayetteville State
Because they kept
53.
fouling. I was so
Shaw
mad.
47.
Well, you did a game from me earlier.
The Duke Miami game.
Second free throw
No, sir.
by Dawson. Rolls in.
Not yet.
54-47.
I
It's
wasn't in
now
no big
a
rush. I figured,
three-possession game.
I got to look at my calendar.
As Stevens Bell quickly in the front court. Shot is up and is blocked. Ball is still loose. Stevens Bell has possession. Now it's a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Fayetteville State. With 24.4 seconds remaining, Fayetteville State will have possession of the basketball. Boy, the Bears are going to need a steal right here.
That might have been in January. Let me go back.
Down 3 possessions. With 24.4 seconds remaining.
January.
And actually, you have Robinson guarding Dawson.
So, you know what? I may
Tibbs
not
on
have
the
done-
inbounds for the Broncos. They almost get it in. It's
Okay.
almost a steal by Stevens Bell.
I can text you. I'll text you one. When we
You
do
sent me
the
one before? So that's why I
And
thought I
let me see whose possession is it.
Send you an invoice? Or?
No, I don't need an invoice,
I'm
but I just need
confused
an
as
address.
to
Yeah, I had texted to you.
the referee
I
put
can
it in
find-
two
I'm beginning
different
to wonder
ways
that I sent it to the wrong address.
in terms of whose possession it should be. And
Yeah, because I had moved from Raleigh.
you know, I think
sent one
sometimes
back
you
on the
got to
9th.
make a call
Back on the 9th.
and then go to the monitor. I think he's relying on the monitor to sort of make the call here. I mean, honestly, I thought it was off Stevens Bell. But the replay will show. If you're a Bears fan, this is what you want because the Bears need a steal. They
Yep, that's where I
need
am.
to get
Oh, it's on
possession
the other side of the bridge.
of this basketball
Right
right
here.
here.
Bridge, and then it's on the other side of the 95 bridge.
Let me check that and make sure.
If you take a look at some of the shooting, I mean, the Bears have
Normally it's what,
gotten
30, 45 days. So I
better
don't
in
know.
terms of field goal percentage, but they haven't shot the ball well at all. 31% from the field for the game. Fayetteville State,
Remember
34%
when I did the checks last?
for the game.
I've been in January and I picked up and I did the December stuff. And I haven't
Fayetteville
done
State has out-rebounded Shaw 38-29.
I mean, this is my calendar.
Yeah. Oh, all I got to do is just listen to the radio.
Fayetteville
or
State
listen
also
to
has
television.
10
I know,
offensive
I can
rebounds
tell when you.
and 9 second chance points. So it is Bears basketball. So the Bears will have possession of the basketball. This is good. 23.5 seconds remaining. I think right now you got to start thinking about threes. Robinson going to inbound, baseline left for the Bears. Gets it out high to Richardson. Shot from the right elbow is good. It rolls in, and it looked like Hopkins was trying to call a timeout, and did not get the timeout. Tell you what, Coach Hopkins was right there trying to call the timeout. He was signaling for the timeout, didn't get it. But the Bears foul, as Benji Bell called for the personal foul. It's just his first,
You want me to get you a room?
but it sends a hot free throw shooter to the line in Dawson.
What I'd like to do is the night before.
Right, if I can go up Sunday.
You go Sunday, you stay the night.
54-49.
And then
Fayetteville
you check
State
out
with the
and
lead.
game and
Dawson's
come
first
home.
free
Yeah,
throw is good. Dawson now 8 of 9
So basically, I'll leave
from the
here,
free throw line. 55-49.
change clothes, and keep on.
Dawson gonna have one
That way I
more.
can cruise up there and won't be.
James, a
time
senior
crunch.
from Kinston.
Yes. Well,
Second
from
free
here,
throw is
you
good.
go directly.
Knocks them both down again. It makes it a
77 north to 81.
three-possession game. With 19.9 seconds remaining, you cannot afford any more twos. The Bears
77
must
straight up, it's
get
81
3-pointers.
straight, and it's only 3 hours.
Stevens Bell quickly across the timeline. Pulls the three-pointer top of the key. It is short. And the rebound by Tibbs. Tibbs going to dribble it out, get to the head. Now to Robinson. And that's going to be the ball game. As the Bears going to fall in the quarterfinals of the CIAA tournament, 56-49. And boy, if you're the Bears, even they had the first round bye and just could not get it going all day, could not get anything to fall. And it's one of those games, neither team shot well, quite frankly.
What was that score?
But particularly for the Bears, they had all kinds of opportunities. I mean, really, if Fayetteville State had shot just a little bit better, they probably would have blown Shaw out in this ball game. But again, neither team shot well, but particularly the Bears, where the guys that they have relied upon all season really did not help them today. Not having a guy like a David McGall certainly does not help either. So our final score, Shaw 56, Fayetteville State 56, and Shaw 49. Shaw's season is going to end at 14-13, while the Broncos move to 12-15. Will play in the semifinals against the winner of the Virginia State and Winston-Salem State game. We're going to step aside, take a 2-minute timeout. Come back with our post-game show as you're listening to Shaw basketball at the CIAA tournament.
And thank you so much for tuning in to the HSRN Network, my friends. Yeah, my Shaw University Bears, they fall to the Broncos of Fayetteville State. Final score, once again, Fayetteville State 56, the Shaw University Bears 49. Oh my God, but the Broncos move on, my friends. So they've defeated the St. Aug in Raleigh. They defeated the Bears in Raleigh. Now they move on to the next round, and the winner of tonight's game at 9 o'clock will be Virginia State or Winston-Salem State. So let's see how far the Broncos can really go. Can they win the next round? Either way, it doesn't matter. 9 o'clock tonight, we'll find out. Be stay.